Hey, it's Claude Johnson here with GuitarControl.com, and we're going to do a little lesson on chords. So hopefully you've been practicing and learning some of the basic chords, like E minor and C and G. So today we're going to cover a set of chords called dominant chords, or dominant 7 chords. And I'll just explain a little bit about the theory. I'm not going to go too deep. But basically, when you have a major chord or a minor chord, those chords are called triads because there's 3 notes in the chord. So for example, if you take an A minor chord, A minor has the notes A, C, and E. And although I'm playing 5 strings, some of those notes are repeated. It's like an A, an E, another A, a C, and then another E, okay? Same thing with like a G chord. Even though it's just the notes G, B, and D, the voicing would be G, B, D, and then G, B, and then another G. So, all these major minor chords only really have 3 notes. Now, the dominant chords have 4 notes, okay? So they've got like the root, 3rd, and the 5th, which you'll find in the major and the minor chords, plus what's called the 7th, okay? And that's why they're called 7th chords. Now, if I look, let's just take like a G chord, okay? And this is, again, I'm not going to go too deep, but where it comes from is the major scale. So key of G, you start on G, and you play a major scale, 7th degree, sorry, but it's actually 1 note down, okay? So an easier way to think of this is you take the root of the chord and just go down 2 frets. So G, go down 2 notes, F. That's my 7th degree. So you don't have to like worry about finding how to, where all the notes are. I'm going to give you the exact fingerings, but I just want to give you a taste of the theory. So let's start with this one. It's a G7 chord. Notice that there's my F, okay? Instead of just a G major, we're adding that note in. So we've got G, B, D, another G, another B, and then an F. So 4 different notes. Okay? So another theory, hopefully that gives you a taste, just a little idea about it. And I'll just give you the basic open position dominant 7th chord. So here we go. G. You're going to put your ring finger on the low E string, 3rd fret, middle finger on the A string, 2nd fret. Play the next 3 strings open, and then 1st finger on the 1st fret of the high E string. G7. Okay, let's go to A7. Middle finger on the D string, 2nd fret. Ring finger on the B string, 2nd fret, and you play the top 5 strings. A7. Let's go to B7. Middle finger on the A string, 2nd fret. 1st finger on the D string, 1st fret. Ring finger on the G string, 2nd fret. And you can play these 4 notes in the middle. Next chord, C7. Just like a C chord, but I'm going to add my pinky on the 3rd fret of the G string. So, ring finger on the A string, ring finger on the A string, 3rd fret, middle finger on the D string, 2nd fret, pinky on the G string 3rd fret and first finger on the B string 1st fret. You can just strum the middle 4 or the top 5. Okay? Let's go to D7. Middle finger on the G string 2nd fret, first finger on the B string 1st fret, ring finger on the high E string 2nd fret. So you have the top 4 strings. And last but not least, E7. It's just like an E major, but you don't use your ring finger. I think I went over this in one of my other recent videos. So it's just middle finger on the A string 2nd fret and first finger on the G string 1st fret. So there you have it, and you can check the link in the video description if you want the chord charts for these. Also, you can check out my Ultimate Beginner Guitar course at guitarcontrol.com/beginner. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.